Punk Revolution now. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to show you this thingy. Where is it? There it is. Go. Look at this. This is what the music industry has become. Ow! Okay, so for real. So I just want you to understand. I'll get more into that later. My friend, so I released a song today, Death Drive with Julie by my band Fireman. That's great. I am a humble indie punk rocker, and I'm just begging, please, just please, Spotify, give me a stream. Give me one stream song, one song to stream on my little indie humble little project for artsy-fartsy reasons, and I appreciate all the streams. And my friends who are streaming are reaching out to me saying, hey, Punky, Punk Revolution now. Going on to your song on Spotify, I'll log on to listen to your humble little artsy project, and when I open up Spotify, I see this crap, or this crap. Multiple people messaging me, hey, I went to look up your punk song. I'm into punk rock. I have zero interest in listening to Taylor crap. But when I open up Spotify, I get a pop-up ad. And not any pop-up ad, it's a pop-up ad saying, hey, us at Spotify, we've been tracking your every single little freaking activity, and we noticed you didn't listen enough to make us enough money. You only listen to 5%. We can make more money if you listen to 100. And it says, keep listening to get to 100. It's literally, not only is it like saying, hey, here's Taylor Swift's new album, go check it out. It's literally saying, aggressively, it's saying, keep listening to get to 100%. So now people like me, who are artists who make music for the sake of just trying to create, just for the sake of life. Life stinks. Human beings like you and me are tired of living in a system that's freaking rotten to the core, where every freaking corporation controls us, where there's freaking war, and there's a freaking pandemic killing thousands of people every week, and we just have to numb ourselves to that fact, and the climate is destroying us, so we freaking create art for the sake of just trying to have some purpose in life to live. We go on Spotify to support our friends, okay? It's like you're going to the socialist little worker co-op store, and then the police pops up, the police pulls you over and says, hold on, where are you going? Are you going to spend money on the worker co-op socialist environmentally friendly store? You only spent 5% of your money at the Walmart. Stop spending your money on that, and go back into the system of just freaking listening to the crap. And you know what? You know why these people only listen to 5% or 10% of Taylor Swift's album? How about you go freaking listen to yourself, and you will see it's freaking diarrhea. It's a boring album. There's the reason why people listen to one song and they're like, that's what this has to offer. You listen to the second song and you're like, this song is just as bad as the first, and people stop. So when I say we need a punk revolution now, this is what I'm talking about. This is like literally just the most disgusting thing. And by the way, you have to understand, Spotify is the marketplace. It is the marketplace where people come to put music out and to listen to music. It's the market. It's the market, okay? And then when you have the biggest player in the market, when you have the biggest supplier of music in the market, which is Taylor Swift and her big-ass record label, colluding with the marketplace, that I'm pretty sure that's against the law. I'm pretty sure that's anti-competitive, antitrust. We have a bunch of laws in place so we don't have a giant monopoly that just... Look at me. I'm an indie little punk rocker who literally is in a sense a competitor of Taylor Swift. Okay, I'm trying to ask, please give me any streams. I appreciate it so much. I'm just a little humble artist. I thank you for everybody who streamed, by the way. And then my friends, people who are just trying to listen to this song, they see it and then they get like, go listen to the rest of Taylor Swift's album. And you know what? I want you to understand. This is what's so important, okay? This is the important thing. This is the important thing besides the disgusting morals behind it, the questionable... I don't think this is legal. But this is what you need to understand, all right? Taylor Swift. Okay, please just focus, all right? Spotify pays Taylor Swift money, all right? When you get a lot of streams, Spotify pays you money. So Spotify is paying Taylor Swift a lot of money, all right? Simultaneously, this pop-up ad, which, yes, it's a pop-up ad. I know for a fact the reason we're getting this is because Taylor Swift's record label paid Spotify to this. Taylor Swift simultaneously is paying Spotify for these ads. So we have these two dynamics. We have Spotify paying Taylor Swift for the streams, and then Taylor Swift paying Spotify for ads so she can get more streams. So that leads to a big question. Don't these two things zero each other out? Don't they cancel each other out? Spotify's paying Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's paying Spotify. Spotify pays Taylor Swift for when she gets a lot of streams. Taylor Swift wants to get more streams on Spotify by paying Spotify. So what exactly is going on? I will tell you what's going on. This is what you have to understand. The revenue crosses each other out, okay? So it's not like Taylor Swift is making money by paying for these ads, okay? Spotify wouldn't agree to that if it was going to result in so many streams that Spotify would lose money and Taylor Swift would make money from the arrangement. What's happening is the reason why she's paying for these ads, even though the money cancels itself out, is because in the process, even though the money gets crossed out, these ads fundamentally work at increasing streams. They work. People are... they go onto Spotify, they don't know what they're going to listen to. Maybe they're going to listen to freaking an indie punk rocker, but they see this very aggressive, look at this. Keep listening to get to 100%. It's like a video game. Like, oh, you only beat 5% of the video game. Go get it to 100%. Not even like, maybe you can. It's saying it's demanding you finish it, demanding these ads get more streams. So what Taylor Swift is essentially doing is paying for streams. It's a more complex way to just pay for streams, okay? If I pay for streams, I get banned from Spotify. My project gets removed from Spotify. If you pay for streams, you get removed from Spotify. And that's a good thing because no one wants to use an app where all your recommendations... Holy shit. I just heard a gunshot. I heard a cop and a gunshot outside. Give me a second. I'm a little scared. I don't know what the heck is going on out there, but I will say I'm rooting for the person with a gun and I'm not rooting for the police. Anywho, as I was saying, do you understand this? So if I pay for streams or if you pay for streams, we get removed from Spotify, and that's a good thing because no one wants to use an app where your recommendations for what you listen to are being altered by people rigging the system by paying for streams. Because if you pay for streams, you're more likely for the Spotify algorithm to lift your song up and it gets recommended in the algorithm to strangers. And no one wants to live in a world where the art you are consuming is being force-fed to you by people who are just rigging the system and using their power to get their art in front of you. You want to live in a world where the art you connect with is the art you connect with because the art is good and you are drawn to the art, not the art being forced to you. Do you want... This is like if... But the thing is this is what Taylor Swift is doing. Taylor Swift made a horrible album, but you see at the top, every single song on the top 10 of the Billboard is a song off this Midnight's album, and it's like the whole world is like scratching their head like, are we all listening to the same album? This shit is fucking boring! And the reason why it gets all the way up on the top of this freaking Billboard is not because there's any talent, it's because we live in a world that is so fucking shallow now, you can literally just pay for streams if you have enough power. It's like Elon Musk buying Twitter and fucking it up, and we all can see there's no meritocracy, you don't have to have any intelligence or talent to be rich now, and Taylor Swift is showing you, you don't have to have any fucking talent as a musician to be the most streamed fucking artist, you just pay for the streams and you fucking get away with it, and I can't do it, and you can't do it, and my project suffers, and your project suffers, every indie artist suffers, because it's literally a monopoly, and Spotify benefits from it, Taylor Swift benefits from it, the whole system is fucking rotten, and that's why I'm talking about the Punk Revolution Now stuff. That's not a joke. I'm not joking when this is just, I've been saying this for so long, and I keep saying it, and no one's listening. Look at this! Look at this pop-up ad! When you're on your way to listen to your friend's little indie project, this is what you see. Anywho, this is like fascism. It's like fascism. It's like, look, there is cold hard data on streams and what people are listening to and what are streaming. And what's become a trend in the past few years, and is concerning for the music industry, is that people are choosing when they go on Spotify or any of these streaming apps to listen to older music. They want to go through the catalog of older music, of music released 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And they're not really choosing to listen to music that came out in the past year. And why is that, might you ask? Well, could it be because the music industry has discovered it's a lot more profitable if you're Taylor Swift, if you are in Taylor Swift's shoes, you are a very powerful artist. You're like scratching your head. How can I use my energy best in the next week of whatever the hell Taylor Swift does, flying around in a private jet? Well, I could really, listen to some criticism of my songwriting, try to improve, try to innovate or anything. Or I could sit down with a marketing team. They can analyze the market of what's trendy right now. Oh, Phoebe Bridgers-esque folk pop is trendy. Okay, cool. Oh, sad synth pop is trendy right now. Okay, cool. Regurgitate that crap and then just work with using your market power to just assert yourself to get even more market power. That extremely technical, boring, corporate path is the path that Taylor Swift is taking, and all these artists are taking, and it's working. They're making a lot of money from it. No wonder the music sucks. It feels like we're all being gaslit. Okay, maybe you should listen to Taylor Swift's album so you can understand how freaking just shocking it. It's at very best, it's a below average album within its genre, and that is the most streamed album, and that is this album we are all being told. We are being demanded to stream. And by the way, also, I wanted to say this too. Aren't we all paying Spotify a lot of money already so we don't have to get ads? Spotify is getting twice as much money now. They're getting money by people like you and me who are paying for the service so we don't have to get ads. And they're continuing to get money from ads based off from us as well. Not just any ads, but aggressive pop-up ads that command you to go listen to an album. And you have to click OK for it to go away. A very intrusive ad, a literal pop-up ad. And if you go on the Spotify Premium, it says, why go premium? Ad-free music listening. Okay, so if I'm going to go listen to my friend's project and I have to click away a really intrusive and annoying Taylor Swift ad, that is not an ad-free music listening experience, all right? So this is just fraud. This has got to be illegal. This has got to be illegal on multiple levels. We cannot work within this system. Spotify sucks. I don't want us to give up on making good art and making good music. All right? I just want you to understand every single music journalist, every single music streaming site, every single band that is playing the game you got to play to get big. I'm not gonna say they're bad people. Okay, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. Everybody's gotta play the game. But what I'm saying we need a punk revolution is I'm saying we need to operate from outside of the game. You gotta make good music. You don't need to play in the game to make good music. And it's sad because I know there's lots of amazing music out there that's not getting anywhere because they're not playing the game. That's the point of the punk revolution. Is we can't work within the system. We have to literally just make some amazing stuff so incredible outside of the system that the system just becomes irrelevant because it sucks so bad. All right? You understand me? Punk revolution now? All right? You see this? Do you believe me now when I say we need a punk revolution? Do you see this? Yeah? Because that is taking money away from me and my streams. And Taylor Swift, I'm going to find you on Spotify, and I'm going to unsubscribe from you. I wasn't even subscribed in the first place, but I'm going to follow you and unsubscribe just to troll. And with all that said, and I don't like to troll. I especially don't like to troll women, but it's a counter troll. So, with all that said, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Punk Revolution now.